you have any future plans already set in stone?
Oh, the full length, an actual full length album is set in stone. We don't have a date or anything decided yet, but it's going to happen. And we've talked about it a few times amongst the three of us that we're not going to drag it on forever. We got to set a deadline, and when we do, we got to stick to it. Otherwise, we're going to be 80 saying, "Yeah, we'll get to that someday." Well, that doesn't fly. If we're going to make it at all, we have to rely on ourselves, and we have to do it now. We can't wait because somebody else will swoop into the limelight around here and, take the wind out from underneath their feet.
I'd like to get to make a music video in honor of the movie They Live. I think that would just be so awesome.
Yeah, we've got a really good song concept for that as well, so hopefully that'll come to fruition not too far down the road.
Is there anything else you'd like to get out there to the blogging world?
Well, I guess the biggest thing is support any of your local bands, because the biggest problem around here is that there's not much support for local bands. Everyone bitches and complains that, oh, no one comes to play here, no one comes to play here. You got this huge pool of talent in every genre around here, but no one pays attention to them because we're in Minot, North Dakota. And
everybody wants you to play covers.
Yeah, and with the bar, that's bound to happen, but they want you to play exclusively covers. And you can't really get your name out there as a creative entity if all you're doing is playing other people's songs. But it all comes down to no one supports the local scene, and especially in this area. There's no venue or bar that specifically looks for local bands. They all say, okay, well, we're going to get these guys that are playing only Pantera covers, and that's fine, but there's nothing else there. So we got a band that comes up and writes all original material, and there's been quite a few, not just us. They go and play a show, they should have a good draw, they got a good sound, good songwriting, and no one shows up or buys any of their merchandise or anything like that. The band dies. Bands are expensive to run, and as crappy as it might sound, if we don't have your money, we can't keep performing. That's just the way it is. So support your local bands, wherever you are.
Also, I'd like to put out there that the do-it-yourself thing kind of gets frowned upon, but at the same time, everybody wants you to play a show, so we're trying to break that mold too. With I don't know if I mentioned on there, we've put a song out or an idea out to a movie to maybe put us in, and it was the first thing I haven't heard like a no on, besides Darren Corbin, which kind of gave me some confidence to ask around with the wrestling thing, writing a song for a wrestler up here, and I think people shouldn't be too afraid. You're gonna get no's, but you gotta keep just freaking pushing on.
Yeah, and Colin, anything to add?
Yeah, I had something.
Giver.
Giver.